Consistency is everything in this series. You have to be up front every weekend to have a shot at the championship.
These cars are identical. Qualifying is going to be key. You want to qualify well, and finish, period. You know, finish every race.
If we can be consistent, I think we can do well. Hopefully, we'll have his act together. Got a good night's sleep, and that's all I can ask for right now.
It's going to be very tough to beat. This is his home track. You know, he's got more laps than anybody else. But I'd keep my eye on Andy Lee. Andy Lee's been working harder than probably anybody I've seen in a long time. And he's going to be a threat.
46.2, 46.4, 46.6.
On pole. I've never been on pole my entire career. Never.
He was ungodly fast in some spots.
But you know what, though? No first place trophy for qualifying first. So you guys still got a race.
Great for Andy, doing such a good job. And second is fine for me, and finish top 3.
Let him have the pole, we'll take the race. That's all I gotta say.
This is a huge boost for me. Man, I hope I can pull something off tomorrow. We'll see. When I first decided that I wanted to race cars, I had no idea how much of a struggle it was going to be to get this far. Really, the hardest part is just raising the money to do it. This is where I first got the itch to race. The Pikes Peak Hill Climb, that was the first race I ever watched. When I was like 5 or 6 years old, my mom and my uncle brought me up here. I just remember watching cars, you know, zip by at a little over 100 miles an hour. That's where it all started, right here. I wanted to race since I was 5 or 6 years old, but it took me till I was 19 to really get it started. Nobody would really give me a shot.
You know, he needed a car to race. I thought, well, we could sell the house. And so he goes, okay, we'll sell the house.
This is it. My bedroom was the top one, the one on the top right.
Just felt like it was totally the thing to do. Felt right.
We just had to start somehow, and this was really the only option I think we had to at least get it going. I feel like it makes me want it more than a lot of other guys. I feel like a lot of these guys get it handed to them. There's nothing lined up for me. There's no promises. There's no guarantees. It comes down to the wire for me almost every race. But when I'm on the edge and I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, I tend to perform better.
Sorry. I still know there's something wrong with me. When I exercise for a long period of time and my core temperature starts to rise, it feels like my body temperature just goes haywire. Needless to say, I'm taking every precaution possible right now. Trying to make sure I ice down if I can up until right before the session starts and just keep my temperature as low as possible, as long as possible. Because I know if my body temperature starts rising, it's not anything that I can fight.
Already hotter than usual.
He's been to the doctor several times and going to specialists and that kind of thing, seeing what is going on, doing a lot of blood tests.
Obviously, I'm scared that could be something bad with him. We don't want to pull out of the series, but we don't want to risk it neither.
No matter what comes of all this, the one thing I know I want to do is keep racing.
All right. See if these guys can keep it together for the next half hour. Oh! 14's Attenberry. Cordero's 26.
Oh, and they're together again there.
He already tried a bonehead move on me in turn 2, went way over deep, passed him, repassed him. That was earlier in the race. No contact, no big deal. Going into turn 5, I'm all the way over the curb, and he still hits me off the track. It's stupid. Stupid. You can guarantee your protest.
I was trying to race smart and follow Andy around, so it would just be me and him at the end. We went side by side, and I let Timmy get around me, and then I lost momentum. I went from being right with them to 7 car lengths back. Andy ran an awesome race, flawless. I had a few chances to pass him, but waited, so I see the time board keep coming down, 14, 10, 5 minutes, but I knew it was going to be over.
Whoa! Yeah! Dude, I gave you plenty of room, and you knocked me off the track 3 times. 3 times. Not just once, dude, but 3 times. 3 times, dude. 3 times.
There's just a little bit more room out there on a 40-foot track. I gave him room. That's all I can say.
Hailing from Maricopa, Arizona, this is Andy Lee.
We're sitting second in points, but we're 24 points behind Timmy. We'll see if we can close that gap. It's a pretty big one, but things changed drastically.
I told my mom if I ever won a big-time race like this that I would dedicate it to her, and I'm sure she'll want me to. So 6 years ago, she sold her house for me to start doing this, and so this is for my mom. So Mom, we won today. First win ever.
Mess up your car, nobody to blame but yourself.
We're not talking about a trophy and a pat on the back. We're talking about $100 grand.
I don't know how nobody got hurt today.